Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Welcome back to my channel. Two things I'm going to address. Yes, I've got yoga down the front. It's been there since this morning, but we're just going to be here for it. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. I'm a performer choreographer, but I love reality TV. So that's what I do. Just comment on reality TV for the rest of my life until this program finishes. But yeah, so as always, if you're new here, get anything you want to chat about into the chat box. That was a very interesting. I've not seen this Yes Week thing. This Yes Week that seems to only last for like 2 days. I don't know why they call it Yes Week when they just cut back to different people and they're like, it's halfway through the week. It's like, I think it's the same day. You can't fool me, Mr. TV man or TV person. Thank you. Inclusive language. So hello, Mike. Hello, Lexi. Hello, Rhiannon. You missed the first half. I think it's all right, Mike and Rhiannon, that you missed the first half. It's so fine. Most of the drama happened towards the end. So I'm not going to give a recap like I was doing at the beginning, at the other episodes at the beginning, because I feel like so much happens and develops in the shows. It's hard to go, this is what happened. So we can go through the highlights. All right, let's just go through from the top. So, Kate, yeah, all right. What do we think of George and April's Yes Week drama? I mean, Yes Week. I'm not going to call it drama actually, because how mean is she to make George climb on top of Tottenham Stadium and then crawl across the top of it when he's terrified of heights? Or was he just putting that on for the cameras? It felt like he was so uncomfortable closing the window in their flats. P.S. Also, the flats are nice, right? But they're not like, oh my God. I would have thought they'd been done up a bit more fancy, but they are fine, aren't they? I also love, if any of you are from London, I know I'm jumping around my comments, my thoughts right now, but if any from London, it's like all like out in the Docklands where they're filming it. And I feel like how they're filming it makes London look like they make Sydney look, or they make LA look. I'm like, yes, I live in this place, but really, if you went down that end of London, you'd be like, okay, what is this? Yes, Lexi. She could have been way more gentle. I feel, if you're just tuning in now, talking about April and George, like I felt like that's, somebody said on Twitter they put the nail in the head, nail in the head, nail on the thing you nail. I'll stop trying to find it. What is it? Look, put the nail on the coffin? No. Put the nail on the head. Is that what you say? Anyway, that's not important. But they're like, that was like torture for him. That was not Yes Week. That was like, it doesn't show her wild side, just shows that you're a bit of an asshole. You don't do that to someone that you're trying to look after, or like nail in the coffin, hit the nail is what I was looking for. Hit the nail, and I just went on to hit the nail on the head. Hit the nail on the head. Oh, I got it. Thank you, everyone. Coffins, nails, heads, we're all there. I just see there is a comment that has been, let's show this comment for Rhiannon. I don't know why you've been Rhiannon's comment's been told I'm not allowed to actually see it. It says, my highlight was Keisha's pants splitting. Oh my God, we'll get to that. We will get to that. He seemed to like it at the end, or maybe it's fine. Did he like it in the end? Yeah, he was laughing. Like, maybe, I don't know. I just thought it was a bit cruel. I don't know. Like, I also felt like of all the things they all could have made them done, I would have gone a bit more exciting. Like, I felt Adrian went a bit out of the box, you know. So, did he sang to him? I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's get on. We'll come back to George's other things that happened. But let's get on to Adrian and Thomas. Oh my God. Oh, here's Rhiannon comment. Maybe it was the adrenaline that he was still alive. Yeah, probably that he survived. I mean, I thought that maybe he might come down and feel like, okay, I've accomplished something, because what we know of George so far is that a bit of a wet lettuce. Do you know what I mean? And maybe he's going to turn into crispy lettuce. Who knows? Who knows? I thought he might come back and go, whew, okay, now I can achieve more in life. But nah, I don't think he is. All right, Adrian and Thomas. Oh my God, I can't deal with this drama. It's constant. What are we all thinking? What are we all thinking? Do you think I can't see them lasting. I feel I'm also not on either of them side. Like I do agree that when uh that Thomas was getting involved in drama that he did not need to get involved in. Like that was quite clear. He really did not need to get involved in Duke and Whitney's drama, and he did. He involved himself, and then I thought it was quite nice that Adrian was like defending Whitney because he could see that she was upset. And I suppose he needs to learn how to Thomas needs to learn how to like not get involved, but like you know, be a bit nicer. And how they're shouting at each other, I'm just like, this is a bit too much. Thomas's hairline is completely given up now, eh? Mike. Yeah, his hair. I didn't notice his hair changed, but I didn't know what it was. I think his hair is just he's just styling it differently. Oh my god, I didn't watch. I didn't watch the Married at First Sight After Sun style show on Sunday night. But did you see the Captain Curtains? I was like, I love that they took that and they turned him into it. Oh, hey Ali, how are you? As you know, Ali, stick anything you want to talk about into the chat. Look, I don't know. I'm not enjoying the shouting and then getting back together. I mean, I was going to do it in order, but let's just jump to the book that he made. That Thomas made Adrian. Oh my god, the meal that Thomas made, and that was funny. I mean, there is something said if you're able to scream at your partner and then you're able to just get over it and get on. Like that is quite noble, and I'll pat myself on the back because I'm good at doing that as well. Have like quite heated arguments and then be like, oh yeah, so what's on the TV? Like I get it. Like it can be healthy, and some people can have those kind of relationships, and that's cool. I just don't think at this stage, like I'm like literally, probably day 8 of their relationship, should they be at each other's throats this much? Or is that to show that they're really comfortable? I don't know. The meal was funny though, because it was clearly shit. And I liked how Thomas was playing to the cameras. That was funny. But it looked awful. To be honest with you, if I had to cook for somebody, I'd find that most stressful. I'd rather abseil down a building 100%. There's no way me cooking for people, because literally some of my friends call me egg and veg because all I cook is egg and veg. And Mike will probably know this from Mike, who's watching this, from my partner Sam. I cook egg and veg. It's all I can eat. It's actually all I like eating. It's all I like cooking. I don't find cooking enjoyable. An abseil down a building anytime. Lexi, that kind of screaming is so tiring. Yeah, it's not sustainable. And imagine starting your relationship off on that. Like that's your relation. That's the building blocks of your relationship is you're shouting, and then you've got to go. Maybe they'll get tired and they'll just mellow out and they'll be all like fine. I also look. I know Adrian, and I think Adrian has been totally himself. I really like. It's great, but I think like it's obviously a narrative that's been put in. Like and maybe we're not seeing so much, and I do think that Thomas is the kind of person that will make things about himself. But I think we got to find a new angle, a new anchor, that we can't always be like, oh, Thomas is always he's always like trying to make everything about himself. Like it's getting a bit boring now. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, we know he makes things about himself. Let's have a different angle to this relationship. I don't know. And then when they made the book for him, I thought that was just so basic, and I don't know why it was like, you like your friends, you like your family, you like curtains. It's like nothing that was in that book was actually that personal. Like I would have written like a story that he may have told them or something. So I know Adrian because he's friends with Anwar, who you know, Lexi. Yes, he's friends. Yeah, and like Adrian is like, it's really real. This is not fake. There's no producing involved. So I need to ask him about when he stormed out and he was like, I'm taking my mic off. I thought that's so dramatic. I love it. I love reality TV. But like, who talked to him when he left that room? How did he come back? Like, was he talked to? Like, I want to know those kind of details. Because do you go away and go, right, I'm going to come back in and show face to the cameras? That's what I'd be thinking. I don't want the cameras to think that I'm a stormer outer. Or just the producer go, all right, calm you down. How are you feeling? Why are you feeling this? Let's go back in and see it. I don't know. Ali, what do you think? What do you think? What do I think? I think I've said what I think. I reckon they bung on 50 quid to go back in. Imagine getting pressed because they're vegan. Okay, yeah, all right. Should we jump? Let's jump to Zoe and Jenna chat. Again, I was a bit like, really? You're making Jenna do some sit-ups in the park? Like, really? You could have been more inventive. And then you went and cooked for them, but you cooked them a vegan meal. Look, I felt for Jenna in that one because I felt Zoe cooked and then Zoe made a big deal out of going, no, I don't like this. Do you know what I mean? Like, just say no. Don't just say no. I don't like it. I don't know. She did say I don't like this, but she said it in such a way that was like, no, not for me. Like I did this. I did this for you because someone made me do this for you. It's like you did not have to on your yes week make your own meal. Like make your meal for somebody or make you know. Do you know what on your yes day, what you could have done was being like, all right, what I want you to do is I want you to make me the best vegan meal that you've ever made to try and make me like show me that vegan food is good. Like that's how I would have done it. It'll end in tears then too. I think it will. Like I just think there's so much pressure on this stupid veganism thing. Like in one part of the program they'll be like, diets has nothing got to do with relationships, and the other part of the program they're like, oh my god, it's the biggest thing ever, it's tearing us apart. Unbreak my heart, say you love me again, chicken burger. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It seems weird for Zoe to cook Jen a vegan meal. Should have told her to cook a roast. Bit mean, but Lexi's here for the reality TV. I mean, yeah, if it was like The Only Way is Essex vibes, that's what they should have done. I mean, yeah. Or even cook a vegan roast. Like, I'm vegetarian and Sam cooks most of the food here, and he will cook two different things. Like same thing but different. Like it's possible. It's not that hard to exist in the same house or relationship. So I'm covering my face. Can you see me? To exist in the same house and eat differently. Oh, I don't know. They need to drop the vegan thing. They just keep going. Yeah, they keep going around this. I agree. They need to drop the vegan thing with this couple. They need to drop that Thomas is louder than the next couple. Like, I'm getting sick of these things. Like, do you know how that's one good thing about George and April's thing is that we found something new out about George today, but they really rinsed it. They're like, we're going to reveal he's scared of heights, and then we're going to reveal how we're going to drop him off the top of a building. I mean, okay, I see what they're doing there. Agree. So it's not that big of a deal. Thank you, Rihanna Mayer. People are saying Jenna's pushing the vegan thing onto Zoe. I mean, yes, in other episodes, it did feel like that. But I don't feel like in this episode that was the case because it was Zoe's yes week. They could have done anything. And she chose to cook for Jenna. I don't know. All right. Next thing. All right, should we talk about Keisha and Kwame? Oh my god, Keisha is my favorite. Where is Rhiannon's comment? Oh, I can't, because you were blocked, Rhiannon, from that. I can't say it, but let me just see if I can read it from here. Ooh. Okay, Keisha's pants splitting and just carry on cooking. I am obsessed with her. Yeah, I love her. Just her energy and how she knows what she wants, and that we should not be scared of someone who knows what they want. Yes, okay. Now, I'm going to get a little bit political. If a guy was pushing sex onto a woman as much as she is, I mean, we're seeing it in Richie. I'm not going to compare Keisha and Richie, but the sex drive is comparable. Although, no, Richie's more of like a 12-year-old boy in a 50-year-old man's body. But like, and Keisha to me is just like her confidence, her style, her drive, her like beauty, like how like she's just so, I mean, you can see lots of effort, but it's effortless effort. Do you know what I mean? She's a kind of Instagram kind of woman that I would love to be. You know what I mean? I just love her, and how her trousers split. Oh my god, how amazing did her body look in that bodysuit? Holy Jesus! Like I, yeah, I'm obsessed. Keisha was ringing up till her butt exploded out of her catsuit, and Kwame didn't even blink. I know. Yeah, yeah, didn't even blink. He's not interested. I do think in this couple, Keisha now needs to pull back and like it's not like it's a bit desperate. I hate saying this because she's my favorite, but she needs to stop with the sex, wanting the sex because she can do better. She does not need to beg. Um, Mike, your comment has just been held for review. She had gravy all down her top and a big hole ripped in her pants. She barely shrugged. What's not to love? I know. Oh, it's been allowed. Here we go. She had gravy down her top. I know when she's eating, I noticed that as well. And a big old rip in her pants. She barely shrugged. What's not to love? I know. I just love the confidence. I'm obsessed. But I think she needs to stop at the sex thing now because like if we give Kwame the benefit of the doubt that actually if he feels he could be into her, then and he wants to do it in his own time, then I think that's okay. You think she's even interested in her? Do you think Keisha's not even interested in her? I think Keisha really believes in her and wants to believe in her, and I really believe that she believes she deserves the best. But sometimes you want to be with someone so that you can actually manifest or you can see the love that you deserve in something else because it's somebody giving you the love and then I don't know. Am I being I've got no words left because it's late and usually I just mix my words up. But if you know that kind of metaphor that I was trying to do there, it's really scientific and philosophical. He's okay, fine. I don't think he's into her. Rhiannon agrees. I don't think he's into her. I don't, but like I really because look, I had somebody comment on my video on an earlier video saying, you know, why are you being so negative against him? Like, what I feel is if we give him the benefit of the doubt and he actually just wants to move slowly because he wants to do things differently, then that's okay. You know, we shouldn't hate on him for that. But at the same time, he's not into it. I mean, look, it's quite obvious. But who knows? Okay, Ali's moving us forward. Talking about Whitney is crazy. If we don't use that word here, we'll say Whitney is wild, chaotic, and yeah, Whitney. What do we think about the Whitney and Duca situation? I'm clapping. I am really up for Whitney showing us a different side to her. Look, I am all for like it. Look, I'm just looking. I'm saying look every 2 words, and that's okay. If you think like everyone, oh Ali, don't worry. Don't you worry. I'm just, being politically correct. With Whitney and Duca, I'm okay. It's reality TV, right? So we know one day we're loving someone, the next day we're hating them, then we're liking them, we're hating them, and that's the beauty of reality TV. And we're allowed, they put their lives out there, we're allowed to comment. We should be nice about it, but whatever. And I'm happy for Whitney to show us a different side to her because, from her interviews in the first episode, you can see the amount of love her friends and her family have for her. So she's not an asshole all the time. She put on this weird villainess kind of character, but I'm interested to see how this goes. And then Duca crying like, oh, we tune in late. Yeah. So basically, she had a little counseling session with one of the experts, the Australian one, and then they didn't have to take part in Yes Week, and they went for drinks, and it is that chill. Like it feels like they're just getting on. She's gonna give us her best shot. I'm up for redemption. Like I'm up for liking her. I'm biased, but Duca seems lovely. Whitney always sounds like chronic wind. I wish she'd be real. So do you think it's her not being real? Yeah, look, I don't know. I'm just always up for people showing me the different side if they're shown us one side. Like, that's why I'm trying to be open with Kwame. I'm trying to be open with Whitney. I'm trying to be open with April. Like, if you can show me a different side, I'm going to try it. Who do I want to win? I mean, at this stage, it feels like, is it, I don't really talk about them because they're just so perfect all the time. Is it Shanita and, is that the names? Yeah, Shanita and their partners seem lovely. They seem like actual in love. All right, friends. Oh my God, it's already 22 minutes. I do apologize. I mean, let's not talk about Richie and Lara. I mean, I feel, it's a bit gross, isn't it? How he's so manhandly of her. But although she's not really stopping him, so I don't understand really what's going on there. I want them all to lose. What's the joy of the show? That's the joy of the show for me. Mike. I mean, yeah, Lexi, Rihanna, and Ali, who do you all want to win? That's a question. I'll put that back on you. I think that's all for tonight. Unless there's anything else you want to chat about. I really enjoyed tonight's episode. Tomorrow looks fiery. I am excited to see who do we see? Some gossip, and of course Thomas is in the middle of it. I do not know how Adrian's going to actually cope, but let's see. Let's see. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lexi, nice for you to join us. It's exciting. And Ali, I'll see you again. I'll be back tomorrow night. Have a lovely evening. And Honesty Box, that's what's tomorrow night. Can't wait. Let's get that drama. Let's get that drama. Curtis Pritchard is acting now. Oh my God, he's not, is he? Actually, I can't handle it. Can't handle it. Ali is one of my Love Island peeps. We chat Love Island. All right, my friends. I will see you all later. Goodbye.